Hey, YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters here. Sorry if I seem a little tired. It's because I am. But anyway, today is the perfect day to get a little more work done on the new Polaris Explorer that I recently acquired in trade for my Polaris Sportsman 800. So, again, the 800 did not run, and I knew I wasn't going to have time to fix it. So, figured, you know what? Let's do something and just trade it off and get something that already runs. So that's why I ended up with this. Enough about that. We have a nice new seat cover for this. Take a look at that. Now that, I think, is going to make this quad look really nice. Oh yeah, I'm excited, YouTube. Definitely excited. There's nothing like a nice new seat cover on a quad to just really bring out the whole quad, honestly. But we're going to have to start with, first, removing the old seat cover to do it properly, at least, right? So we're gonna do that. Actually, we'll do that inside here. And what I'll probably do is put it on the time lapse and just show how it looks afterward. This actually looks like the original seat cover, which is pretty amazing. Most people don't keep them on this long, so let's go for it. Let's put the new seat cover on, make this thing look brand new again. So without further ado, let's get her done.
Every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start. We could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
dude. Here she is. I look like a ball of sweat right now, but that's okay. The seat is done. Look at that, nice and solid. This ain't going anywhere. I wish these staples would go in slightly more, but it's not a big deal. It's not going to go anywhere. That's my main concern, that this stays nice and flat. Again, when you're mounting these seat covers, you want to make sure everything's as aligned as possible. You know, you can do the finger trick. So if you know, yeah, see that's perfectly straight in the middle there. You can do the same here. You can even use a ruler to measure as you go. My secret when you're doing these is you start on the ends, so this side and this side, and you pull it almost as tight as possible, but you want to leave just enough room for this to stretch over this way. So then after I get the front and then the rear done, and again I'll do it, this is nice because it has the foam underneath, so I'll do it from this where my fingers are on each side, and I'll go all the way over, and then I'll go to the longest corner on each side of the seat cover, and I'll pull it the exact same length. You know, first I'll grab both sides before I even staple anything, see how it's gonna look. That way I know how much to actually grab, and then I'll do one side at a time. And then you slowly make your way around, right? And then you do one side, and you come back, and this last side is what really pulls it down and makes it look really nice. So I think this is a bit of a transformation for this quad. Now, here we go. I'll take you all with me. That way we can see how it looks. Nice. Now, this side usually has some slack, it looks like. So we might have to go back and just pull it a little tighter. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm just noticing that now. It must have lost some of its tightness as I was doing it. Yeah, and stuff like this isn't a big deal because you can always go back and just fix it. Now I know this side is fine. This side definitely needs to be pulled more. So here we go. Let me actually grab the garbage can. We might even have to go back and do just this corner on the other side as well. And you don't have to be as picky as I am. I'm just very picky with my stuff. So if it isn't perfect, you can bet I'm probably going to go back, whether it's a few months or that same day, and fix it. Since I have a few minutes now, I might as well go back and fix it right now. There we go. What we're going to do is go back far enough so we can fix this. So let's redo up to this staple, and then you can all see how long this actually takes. Again, pull it nice and tight. Nope. This side might be a little bit harder than I was anticipating. There we go. Oh, I think we're out of staples. But that is definitely tighter now, which is good. So let me get some more staples and then we'll finish this up. See if we can push these staples down into here too. And then we should be good. Should be able to. Alright, YouTube. So I'm back. We're gonna go back here. I already can't. For whatever reason, it feels like one side is just tighter than the other. I don't know why, but overall, this isn't going anywhere. That's my main concern, and it will, over time, press against each other and sink in. Nice. And there we go. The seat cover is the nicest thing on the whole quad now. Nice and solid. It's going to be comfier as well, which is the nice part about these seat covers. They got a really thick layer of foam on them, so it becomes like almost like a piece of memory pad that you're sitting on. Here we are. Let me make sure this is tight here. Nice. Yeah, look at that. So it's like the little things that really make something stand out and look nice, and I think that was what this quad needed to really stand out, because it had the original brown seat cover, but it had rips. You know, it wasn't looking so hot anymore. The vinyl or leather, whatever they had used back then, was just kind of falling apart anyway. So I figured, you know what? I think it's time for a little upgrade with this quad, and just like I thought, it came out great. And again, you can find these seat covers pretty much anywhere, but the person I use is right in Pennsylvania. He's on eBay. He charges a good price, and on top of that, it seems like he's a local business. So to support people like that are just trying to, you know, keep food on the table for their families. So of course that's going to be the first person I'm always going to buy from. So I think it was either 45 or 50 bucks. Got a brand new seat cover.